I love Hopeville. You know who could have used some Hopeville? Camp Forlorn Hope. You know who could use some classic grenades? Whitney Wiggles. I think I overshot that. Pretty though. Time to hunt down this bulimic bitch.
I'm Pino. I am Boner, the Skeleman. That's with 2 L's.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am PhoenixJape, and I approve of this badassery.
As fun as it's been, we should go back to the good old days. There we go. Someone just hiss at me. Got him. I actually did. Cool. Why do I keep looking into their inventories? I don't want to loot anything. Whoa! Hey, it's red glare. Hold on, I'm being hit in the back of the head. I'm on board with this. He's got a red glare too. There's so many. I know, right? I'm excited too. Let's repair this. Maximize the damage output and stuff. There's a detonator. You found the laser detonator Ulysses spoke of, a piece of pre-war tech that can detonate the nuclear warheads scattered around the lonesome road. You can use it to open new paths, kill your enemies from afar, or even discover secret loot caches. That's neat. Just point it at a warhead, hold down the trigger, and watch the explosion. If what Ulysses said is true, you'll need this to advance, which means there must be a warhead blocking the way forward. Okay. It's okay, Eddie. We've got America on our side now. Oh my. Bonsai! That was a close one. Just shoot it with this. Guess it's just not a thing that can happen. Fine. Boy, that was swell. I know. Really cool. Shh. Give away our position. We're trying to use stealth. Those rockets are exploding in order to distract from our current position, Eddie. They'll hear those and look the other way. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure if I even need to be here. Ooh. Ooh, it's a Ulysses log. When was the last time we heard one of those? I think the Big Empty. I think that was also the only time we ever heard of those. Even so. Is that all? Okay.
Emptiness here, like the sands of the great salt lake, echoed, the beating in the divide sky, like storm drums of the white legs. Ran with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear, cut all communities off. Use storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could. Might stand against him. But the white legs, they couldn't live on their own like most scavengers. So gave them purpose, turned their hunger into a weapon. The wall of New Canaan, too high for Caesar. Too proud, maybe. Or maybe something there from his past that needed killing. Memory of Graham. Helped them dig out Canaan's supply caches and other secrets the sands hid. Bunkers filled weapons even the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drums, in the firing of shells. Taught them the power in the casings to channel the spirits in their guns. Me, they called me the flag bearer. Glory in my hand, in my staff that still bore the weight of the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned their weapons as a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect to me, history came rushing back. Can't escape what's been done. History's there, no matter how far you walk.
What? Hey, look, it's a warhead. Should we blow it up? Is it important? I could just kill Eddie. Wouldn't be the first time. Probably won't be the last. Did nothing. Good. Great. Ah! There we go. Gotta keep an eye out for those. Hey Eddie, this time keep your distance. Now let us march. Hi. I legit just point in the general direction of the red dots on my compass and just keep spraying. It's working out so far. You know, with God mode on. Not that I couldn't do this without God mode, I'm just saying. Wait, was a car alarm still working? Did you hear that? Wow. Well made. It's been 200 years since the bombs dropped. I just want to walk. I don't want to click.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
Whitley was really protective of you, huh? He kind of sounds like he was your daddy. I don't know, but those Enclave fuckers seem like assholes. I triggered some sort of PTSD, it seems. My bad. Not my intention. But hey, at least you got out, right? I hope those dickweeds got what was coming to them. Like maybe some crazed lunatic with blue hair went into their Air Force base and gunned them all down with energy weapons or something. You know? With his trusty dog at his side or something. Watch your mouth. Let's press on. We still got a lot of ground to cover. Deathclaw. What the fuck was that? Well, hi, little guy. Are you an alien? Yes, I would like my shoes shine. Wasn't expecting that. Good job, Eddie. Shoe shiners these days, am I right? You okay, Eddie? Oh. I didn't notice. Missed it. Close. Okay, I killed you. Sorry. That kind of makes up for it though, right? What? Oh. Alright, Eddie, catch up when you're ready. Come on. Shh. We don't want him to know we're here. Good job. I'm talking to myself. Man, Eddie, I wish you would come back. I'm losing my mind over here. He'll catch up. He always does.
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Knew killing the bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine. You survived. There's a lesson here in the Divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two, if they listened. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it. Nipton. Elsewhere.
I gotta tell you, I am so glad that you're back. I missed you so much. I was just thinking back under that, back in that tunnel, how I missed the way this Ulysses fella would just ramble on and on vaguely without really getting anywhere with his sentences. I missed being bored, is what I'm saying. Honestly, do you really have a better way? At least they're trying to help the Mojave. Boom. Put the two lines together. Now I don't know which one to choose.
Trying doesn't hold much weight with me. Legion doesn't try to kill people. They do it. The bear kills people trying to protect them. Irony's sharp. And Legion, their flag may be old, but it's not at war with itself. No matter now, Bear couldn't hold the Divide. You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here. Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below.
Are you referring to those subterranean aliens?
Tunnelers. Predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below.
Never seen creatures like that before now. They're almost as annoying as cazadors. Almost.
They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds.
And speaking of the soldiers in Hopeville, some of them were NCR. Why were they with the Legion?
You see, true. Not scavengers. It's what they wore. Before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the Divide. Few survived. Intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion.
The NCR would have needed the supply line to reinforce the Mojave and Hoover Dam. Otherwise, the soldiers might not get their nudie mags on time. Slow delivery and all that. USPS. Can't trust it. Go with FedEx.
The dam. That old world wall. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think the whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But
million ways you could have summarized that more quickly. Anyhow, I found some of your recordings in Hopeville.
The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the divide better than I thought. Had tech from the big empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road. On its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them. Nothing but ramblings. Reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the divide.
Alright, I'm tired of talking now. Where do I go next?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton. Its silo.
My favorite.
That machine, I'm with you. It can open it, wake it up. Like it did the one in Hopeville.
You really hate Eddie for some reason. I can hear it in your voice.
Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. You're a machine. It's just a tool, made of wreckage of the divide. All that was brought here.
Okay, don't call Eddie a tool. Eddie is not a tool. You're a tool. Tool. This road leads nowhere. There's nothing in the divide.
Many in the Mojave think the divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was.
You see, you keep saying that as if you know where I was born, but you don't know shit. Right, Eddie? Right? He doesn't know shit. Are you stalking me?
Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
You're fucking nuts.
And you've forgotten. Forgotten everything. Careless. As careless with futures then as you are now in the Mojave. It was you walking that road that kept the divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new nation, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road with a supply line.
Yeah, there's no other supply line to the Mojave beyond the Long 15.
Not anymore. If one existed, the two-headed bear would have claimed it. And it tried to. NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
Yes, ma'am.